Hey guys, what's going on? Steven back again. So Games Workshop wants AAA video games. Now I have an article here from IGN, and it says Games Workshop wants AAA Warhammer video games. Is signing new developers. Now the article goes on to say, Games Workshop, the company behind the Warhammer tabletop miniature games and lore universes, has stated in its latest annual report that it aims for AAA Warhammer video games to be launched in the future, and is signing new development licenses every few months. Wow. The report explains that, quote, our goal is AAA video games. We have signed multiple licenses, and we are continuing to negotiate many more. We'll update you once they are announced. At the time of writing, we have 73 licenses and are signing new ones every 2 to 3 months. Wow. Whew. Let's see, it goes on to say, Warhammer video games are not in short supply, but Games Workshop's goal of AAA video games suggests that it is looking beyond what we've seen from the license in recent years. Take one look at the Warhammer search results on Steam, and you'll find that many of the games based in the universes have mixed reviews. Very true. They come from small studios and look a little on the low budget side. The Warhammer community in general is constantly wishing that big budget titles in the guise of games like Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War and Space Marine, I really wanted a sequel to Space Marine, both developed by Relic in the 2000s, would be negotiated by Games Workshop. With Games Workshop entering into license deals with new developers every 2 to 3 months, it appears that we may be getting multiple high-budget Warhammer video games in the future. There are currently a small section of Warhammer licensed video games that we know of are in active development. The Xbox Series X Game Showcase revealed Warhammer 40,000 Darktide, can't wait for that, and recently, Planet Coaster developer Frontier Studios announced that it is creating an RTS in the Warhammer Age of Sigmar setting. Interesting. Let's see. Then there are 3 games coming from Focus Interactive, 2 Warhammer 40,000 games from Sterum on Studio, never heard of them, and Saber Interactive. Interesting. An Age of Sigmar title from Gasket Games. Okay. Based on the histories of these studios, it seems sensible to assume that at least Frontier is working on a AAA game, while Darktide from Fat Shark will certainly be closer to a AAA game than many other Warhammer games. The Warhammer universe, broadly split into 2 areas, the Fantasy Age of Sigmar and the Sci-Fi Warhammer 40,000, have become increasingly popular over the last few years, with the 2019-2020 financial year being Games Workshop best in its entire history. Wow. The expansive setting covers everything from dungeon crawling adventures to space battles to all-out planetary wars, and are ripe for a multitude of video game genres. Hopefully we'll see AAA games in the settings within the next few years. For some more recent AAA Warhammer stuff, check out our review of Warhammer 2. Okay, so there we go. AAA video games. I am all for that. I mean, it does seem like that is a lot of licenses to be sending out. 73 to different developers and stuff. I mean, you know, a lot of the Warhammer games just haven't been that good. I mean, the only really good ones I can think of is like Dawn of War, Vermintide, the Total War series, Space Marine. I can't think of what else. I did want to try Chaos Bane. That actually looked pretty interesting. I think that was kind of like a Diablo-ish type of dungeon crawler. I don't know, it looked pretty cool. I don't know how good it is or not, but I can't think of like any other ones. There's like a lot of mobile ones. I got what, Freeblade? Yeah, Freeblade. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. But yeah, I definitely can't wait. It's going to be interesting to see what studios they get. Um, it will be cool to see an actual AAA video game set in the Warhammer or Warhammer 40,000 universe. It will be very cool. I am definitely looking forward to it. Um, yeah, just really exciting. Although I hope there's not that many restrictions and stuff on it, because I know sometimes some of these companies put a lot of restrictions. Like for example, Star Wars and EA, Star Wars or Disney puts a lot of restrictions. Like you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't mess with this lore, you can't mess with that lore, you can't have like this character, you can't do this. So hopefully there's not too much restrictions, because maybe that's why some of these AAA companies just kind of like, no, no, thank you. We'll do our own thing, no restrictions and stuff like that. So I don't know. It'll be interesting. But yeah, that's a lot of licenses to give out, and I mean, it is a shame that like a lot of these games have been like a complete flop. You know, I always see like a new Warhammer game coming out, I get excited, and then I look at their scores and it's just flops. I mean, Space Marine was fantastic. Wish we got a sequel, but company closed down. Total War Warhammer series, fantastic. Vermintide, awesome. I don't know about Chaos Bane. I think there was like a couple others that came out, but I don't know how good they did. But hey, I'm actually looking forward to some of these other ones and stuff like that. I don't know any of these other studios. Sterum on Studio. Never heard of it. Saber Interactive. An Age of Sigmar title from Gasket Games. I don't know any of those. Let's see. Planet Coaster developer Frontier announced it's creating an RTS, so that could be interesting. I mean, Planet Coaster wasn't too bad. It was pretty fun, but I don't know. Seeing them do a RTS could be interesting. Maybe a new Dawn of War type of game, just with fantasy. Could be interesting. All right, but yeah, super excited. It's pretty cool that Games Workshop 40K Fantasy is all going a little bit more mainstream, trying to get more into the AAA video games, more animations, or TV shows. Eisenhorn, what was it, Angels of Death. There's like two others that were announced, Bolter and something, I believe, and then there was like, shoot, I can't remember the other one. I know there was another animation series they're working on too. I don't remember what it's called. But yeah, I mean, that is pretty cool. And of course, they're moving into pops. I've shown off one of my pop figures I've got. I think they're going into like action figures and stuff. So pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. Finally going a little bit more mainstream. Who knows? Maybe we'll see like a big budget Warhammer movie someday. Who knows? Well, anyways, there we go. It's extremely hot in here. I'm going to turn my air conditioner on. That's why my voice is starting to dry out. So anyways, let me know what you guys think. What companies would you like, or what developers would you like to see do a Warhammer 40K or fantasy game? Let me know. And other than that, just stick around. More videos are on the way. And I'll see you guys next time. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys next time.